Oh, you do go back in his office, just naturally. A hang glider? Dude. It's already beginning, man. This is what I've been waiting for. Isn't this an elevator?
Dude, it's the fucking crystal skull.
Monkey school.
It has begun.
We're gonna use the frame of a fucking skeleton?
It has begun.
How's he gonna put the bones together? Like super glue, dude? They're not already attached together. They're like, I mean, that's not how bones work, man. What the? Dude, it's already begun. What the fuck? Where did he get the... He's just gonna jump off with this, like, fucking bone machine.
Remember how he did this in Layton 1? Just the top of the tower?
Didn't he do this in the movies, too?
Yeah.
Oh, he made a fucking...
He made a fucking, like, catapult something. He, like, launched himself.
And he made a plane out of a fucking barrel and, like, a chainsaw or some shit.
Yeah. That was it, that was it.
Yeah, and then he used that... They used that plane somehow for, like, ever.
It's so good.
Imagine he just jumps off and just eats shit. This is like the dumbest. But these wings aren't even like big at all, man.
If it broke, he would just solve a puzzle on the way down, and there'd be a trampoline.
Yeah. Watch them get there at the same time. Like how they have time to make this, but not enough time just to take the fucking elevator down, man. Dude, here he goes, man.
Descalate, I'm gonna fuck your shit.
Epic fucking battle.
What are you planning?
Where did he get the pipe?
Descalate, this is bigger than us both.
Dude, he always has a pipe.
The Azran legacy is all I have to live for.
What are you talking about?
Enough.
Epic anime battles. Dude. Fucking dual wielded. Fucking godly.
Master, I have a smaller flying machine.
I have
Let's
a small
go.
flying machine that you can just grab onto without your arm getting ripped off. Can they fly this thing? I love that he caught that in midair. Like it's some fucking, like it's the Matrix or something.
Little did you know you've just given me a second weapon.
Dual wield. Sure, we'll find out not everything he said as Professor Sycamore was bullshit. We'll touch the demon inside of him. Can a man really put on such an act? I don't mean any of it. How do they just have this like switch they flip? Or it just gets incredibly Kino after being just like tame and comfy? There's no like middle ground, it's just like on and off. There's just something ridiculous about Layton doing these kinds of things. It makes it just way better. The cat. damage. To the ice cave. I'm excited, boys. He's just sitting here like this big race didn't even matter. He's fucking right here, dude. The essence of everything. We need more hen coins, lads.
Stop right there, Descolet.
No. The final Azran puzzle is mine to solve, and mine alone.
Isn't this fucking the Shadow of War ghost guy's voice? Wouldn't this be Nolan North then?
Oh.
Is this guy Nolan North, man?
Better question. Is Nolan North Descolet?
Good God, he takes off the fucking outfit.
He's breaking into the real world.
The
His plan.
delegates, Talion. The delegates.
You can't. You mustn't.
Stay where you are, all of you.
Whoa.
I will
Bruno.
take it from here, ladies and gentlemen. Hand over the key.
Who would have thought?
That's it.
Stop. You mustn't go any further. The power of the Azran. It isn't what you think. It could destroy the world.
Why tell us this now? Are you not the Azran emissary? It is your sacred duty to help us unlock their legacy.
Give it back! That's our key! We collected all the parts!
Well, all Luke cares about is like that it's our key. He doesn't even care about the good of the world.
It's not our
What a fucking kid, dude. We fucking heard
My
this,
dear
man.
boy, you only collected them because I allowed you to do so.
Bronev, wait. Listen to me. The Azran legacy is not the great gift we imagined.
Nonsense.
Hmm? Is that...
Professor!
You know what's happening, don't you, Luke?
Yes, I do.
What?
Dude, what if it ends up being like Raiders of the Lost Ark, man? Their faces just melt off.
What nonsense is this?
Dude, Bruno doesn't even know about that?
Now, Luke!
Professor, catch!
Luke just fucking walks up and takes it, dude. Did he just walk up slowly?
But how?
The Azran do not allow weapons in their sanctuary. They've made sure nobody can violate the rule.
It was just the same in the Azran ruins in Hoagland.
Indeed.
Knowing this, you bided your time for a chance to strike back. How very crafty of you.
We've turned the tables on you, Bronev.
Have you?
He whips out the plastic spork. Who would have thought, dude?
Professor, hand over the
keystone.
What another
Emmy,
shocker, dude.
What's going on?
Stop it, Emmy. This isn't funny.
No, it's not. I'm deadly serious.
Emmy, do you mean to say...
That's right. I work for Targent.
Targent?
Her voice just
All the
changed.
time I was working as your assistant, I was watching you. My instructions were to report all your findings relating to the Azran.
It can't be. Say it isn't true, Emmy.
The key. Hand it over.
Emmy, why? Why are you doing this? You know what's
Why
at
didn't she
stake.
report the
If the
weapons
Azran
thing?
legacy is awakened, a terrible fate will befall the world.
Think about it, Emmy. You can't do this. Please don't.
Everything I've done has been for Uncle Leon. Uncle Leon is all I have in this world.
What?
I'm sorry, Professor.
Good work, Emily. I'm sorry, Layton.
What'd you say? Sorry.
Why didn't she report the no weapons thing?
He's obviously having doubts about the whole thing.
It's
We should
evident
just let it
that you've
slip.
grown attached to Emily.
Dude, once
I
again, a
must
game
say
where
that
Leon
you
is responsible for fucking everything.
outstanding.
Leon!
Stop it! You mustn't use that key!
Of
I
course
traveled
I'm
with you for
using
3
it.
games just so I could fuck you over at the very end.
3 whole games so we could just pull this twist out of our ass.
It's so good, dude.
Like, there's not even any reason, like, she's been along the entire time. And she was a police officer, dude.
Dude, I saw this happen and I was like, man, you can't be serious. And then it was. I was like, oh.
I just figured they'd pull this bullshit. For no
I'm
good
listening,
reason.
and nothing has changed.
Come, girl. You will help us solve the final
The
puzzle.
only thing that hasn't come true yet is she's not a robot yet. Just give it time, lad. We'll see. The final 6 puzzles.
Hey, it's Descalate, my boy.
Just casually talking to him now. We're working together.
The fucking, if Descalate was smart, he would have just worked with Layton the whole time.
Yeah, really. So I bet his ambitions aren't even like that evil.
They're really not, it's just like, fuck up Targent.
No. Like, you might as well. You probably could just ask Layton and talked about the great of the world and all that, and he would have just joined. But then we wouldn't have got all this keto shit.
Yeah.
That was why I did it. For the audience. For the show. Thought after the movie you're just like done with him, and then he came back in 5. It seemed like that was his entire thing in the movie. I felt like they didn't have much of a plan until now. He was like doing crazy shit all the time. Everything was his final plan. Each of the large inner metals. A lot of metals. Let's swap them. Wasn't really
Let's
3,
shed
was
some
it?
light
I
on
thought.
this one. Excellent, if I do say
It
so myself.
includes the space at dawn or something. I just went 3 in the other direction.
Emmy has complex motives.
She seems a little too complex, man. I don't know if her plan is to have the professor talk to her daddy, but like, that's her plan. Maybe she should have figured out a different one.
Maybe she should have just like not used the icicle and said, "Hey, listen, Uncle Leon, shut the fuck up."
Yeah, like, let's
And
talk.
Professor sweet talk you for a second.
Or she has
Like-
some serious delusions about how nice her daddy is, man.
He couldn't have done anything.
You're just sitting there, dude. He's gotta listen. She's obviously a little more on her side than she likes to admit. Unless she's trained to fucking kill. Knows her instinct, man. There's no extra puzzles. Wouldn't mind if my FPS was just lower. That's when it just like goes from being okay to just boom, boom, just real quick destruction, and it just looks too choppy. So I need to set the rudder like right fucking here, like right next to it. I know the next game we don't have to worry about it on, and maybe Deep Strange Journey.
Dwang.
Wow.
Aurora. Ow, ow. Ow, ow.
Ow, ow.
Ow, ow,
At this
Aurora.
time of day.
In this visual novel by Ryuki Shio-7,
Cat's Cradle. The Cat's Cradle.
could anyone defeat Featherine at full power in any form of media ever?
I want to marry Junko.
Oh wait, dude. I remember this puzzle. Oh god.
Our need is great.
I like how there's just a fucking mammoth skull right there.
And like the ammo, whatever the fuck they call
Ammonite,
it.
yeah.
Ammonite. It's like, hey, they just happen to die right there. Like, fuck yeah, bro. Whoa, what is this? 1 shines above, 6 burns below. 3 face the sun, 4 look down.
Ah.
What does burning look like? That's the only one with 6? Turn these at all? There's a 3 facing the sun over here, I assume. Maybe they don't mean that's facing the sun or something. And the only other 3 is this one, and it hardly looks like it's facing shit.
This is unironically one of the best puzzles in Layton, but it made me want to fucking die.
Die. Does the outside matter at all? I assume not. The 2 to the surface probably the only thing that just throws off what I was thinking. Could be a way to make like weird designs, but I don't know. What's up, Rocky? How are you doing, dude? Thought maybe they'd have some harmony for a second, but I can't tell if it's like they're supposed to work together or if it's just supposed to be like this one's 3, this one's 4, doing a certain thing. It doesn't really fit. There's one shining above, so I feel like this would be fine. Then I just put 6 below here. It could just mean all 6 of these. I've been on Twitch all week. What you been up to, man? Yeah, it's a puzzle adventure game. You know, you click around and investigate areas and walk around and explore and shit by clicking on the map. It's a story, adventure, puzzle game. I mean, mainly puzzles, but some of the best parts are the ridiculous, just wild story things. We're at the very end of this game. Probably something like the last 4 puzzles or something. Almost final stuff. That'll keep you busy, for sure. Understandable. I can't tell if it's supposed to be like the way it looks. Like this looks like it's pointing down, so like 5 down, you know, like that kind of thing. It might not be what it is at all. It could be like just little designs, but I doubt it. This is the only one with 6 that I can see, so I feel like that means it's right. It's like beneath it, like directly beneath it. So there's just 3, 4. And 2, 5. Would be done. Let's try random shit.
Let's get this over with. Inconceivable!
There's one thing you need to realize, then the puzzle will be much easier. Oh, really? Because it's a cube, is this another cube rat, man? Would make sense. Four, 3, 4 is already good then. It's even the point of the top right if it's a cube, though. Maybe they just couldn't fit it? I don't know. But that's not... Alright, they could just cut one out then. So that one at the top right is just bait?
Play.
Is it just to make you think like the sun riddle or something is the deal? The only reason I figured the cube thing is because 6 games deep. They haven't done one fucking cube in this game yet. That's on the front door. Alrighty. If you guys didn't notice what it was, it's just like if you were to wrap them all together, it would be like a cube, right? They're all sides to a cube unraveled. My camera freaking out.
That entire puzzle is just a fucking shitpost.
Yeah, it's just bait, man. Just because of that
That's
top
why I
right
said
space.
It made me want to die, but you didn't get the hint because it was too subtle.
What do you mean? Too subtle.
Die.
Oh, please, man. You always want to die. I'm not gonna think this time it's gonna be special. I saw the door, that was the hint. I didn't realize they would have put that one extra space up there as bait. I don't even know if they intended for that to look like a sun spot or if that was an accident. Stop your sniveling, boy.
We have bullshit to solve.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Luke, calm the fuck down. The devilish twist. Every switch on the way. You go up and down all these. can't. I see. Some of them you go under, I see. Can't. Let's just try shit. As you can't touch that part. So you kind of have to go here first. Question is, do you want to go underneath this at all? Okay. I think I saw it for just a second. Maybe we can catch it again. Magnifique.
Okay, here we go. Yes, I got it.
Orange juice. Oh yes. It's a boat. I think that boat just ended up right there, even though there's nothing holding it in there. It could have just ended up underneath the balcony thing. Maybe the Azran aren't what you think. Stand back, child. Oh. Now we can take him out. Kill. Okay. That one
No
was easy.
puzzle shall stand in my way. Thank you. I'm here all week.
Thank you. I'm here all week. Jesus.
He didn't destroy every statue.
Why didn't we get to escalate the entire fucking time?
I don't know.
You can't even destroy all the statues.
Yeah, you can.
Can you? Doesn't he walk it to the place that you blow up though? Or can you
Oh,
just turn
does he?
around instantly? Yeah. So.
He didn't destroy the extra statue.
Oh yeah. Would you rather wait for that keynote an extra second or two? I guess you just made us wait. Bastard. That's what you think, Luke. Dude, Descalade just saved Luke. What a guy.
Descalade.
What the fuck?
Are
Descalade
you-
just got wrecked.
Ugh, save your concern, Layton.
Oh.
There's something I have to tell you.
What is it?
You were too young. You probably don't remember.
Remember what?
That day, after our parents were abducted.
I don't understand.
Here
It
we
was
go.
years ago. I'll never forget.
I kind of
Our
hinted at it in
parents
that
were
one
gone,
video.
and we were left all alone. We had a house to live in, but it was a sad and lonely time. Then one day, we were told that an adoption had been arranged, but only for one of us.
But I don't want to go away.
Don't be silly. You'll be living with the Layton family from now on.
But Herschel, I want to stay with you.
Don't call me that. Remember, that's your name now, Herschel. How do you do, Mr. and Mrs. Layton? This is my brother Herschel.
So, you're the famous Herschel, eh? We've heard that you're a very clever boy.
Well, hello there, little Herschel. It's such a shame. You know we can't take both of you.
Yes, but I know Herschel will be happy.
And what about you?
Oh, don't worry. A family in the village will take care of me. The Fibs.
I see. Well, it was nice to meet you anyway.
You too.
Layton's parents suck.
Be happy, brother. This is the start of your new life. Your life as Herschel Layton.
Of course, man. Dude, they reach for the biggest twist no matter what, man. It doesn't matter what build-up there is or what reasons. They're like, we gotta do it, man. They just pick a twist and they do it, man.
You took my name and went to the Layton family in my stead.
I remember now. Herschel was my brother's name, not mine.
Now he remembers. How could you forget your own brother, man? Fucking dude, he just forgot, man.
But why didn't you say something sooner?
How could I forget? Fucking ridiculous, man.
Why did I spend all my time getting in your way, you mean?
If you wish to put it like that.
My goal was too important. I had to unlock the secrets of the Azran before Targent did.
But why was it so important to you?
The Azran are to blame for what happened to us. We owe it all to that accursed civilization. Our father was an archaeologist who stumbled upon remnants of the Azran. He discovered evidence of their legacy, and had just made a breakthrough when he and our mother were kidnapped. It was Targent who took them, of course. Back then, they were a small group, a cult almost, obsessed with ancient civilizations.
If they make Bronov their actual blood dad, I'm done, man. I'm done.
As for
Bronov,
us,
whatever.
well, with our parents gone, we found ourselves alone. From that moment, I threw myself
I
into
played with that with
archaeology.
Descalade and Bronov because they had the
I
same
wanted to
silhouette and
revenge
the
on my two
mystery
enemies,
menu, but I figured it was just
Targent
style.
and the Azran. get back at them for taking our parents from us, for ruining our lives. If I could single-handedly gain the power of the Azran before Targent, I would have my revenge.
What happened to our parents after they were taken by Targent? Are they still alive?
Our mother died many years ago. Our father was forced to work for Targent for so long that he eventually lost sight of his true self and became one of them. He grew obsessed with the Azran and began to use Targent's methods to further his goals.
You don't mean...
Yes. It is as it sounds.
Shit, dude.
Our father.
What a
is
surprise.
the
They pull every stupid twist they could possibly imagine. Even like the dumbest shit, they're like, we gotta do it.
I can't
It's
believe
Bronev.
Layton, I failed.
Listen, this is peak Kino.
I called to you to stop our father
You're his
before he
fucking...
sees this madness
I
through.
told you he was gonna do this shit. You didn't believe me. You were like,
I
oh,
believed
Sterling's not
you.
gonna live up to it.
Dude, he's like, you're fucking... How does he forget that he has a brother and that he's adopted? Even though it was a huge part of his childhood. Tesla is his brother. Bronev's the father. Come on, lad.
But if I leave you here...
So good.
What does it matter if the power of the Azran is unleashed? We're
The
all
Emmy
dead.
twist, just everything.
But think
man.
about it too. Emmy says Uncle Bronev. I mean, she's related to Layton.
Oh, Lord. His sister?
So, you also understand the true nature of the Azran?
Yes, you are not the only one who can solve a puzzle, you know. But enough of this. You must go now.
Very well. Rest now. I'll come back for you once it's over.
Just slap that out real quick. And his repressed memories. It seemed like he was suppressing them too hard.
Brother, lament for our unwound future.
What a curious time.
We lived in a curious village until the loss of our parents opened up a diabolical box
Oh no.
in our lives. And with that, our future became unwound. All that was left was the last specter of our memory.
Lady Layton.
I put on a mask of miracles and became Descalay so I could hunt down the Azran legacy.
Where does the Lady Layton fit in her buddy?
She doesn't, fuck her.
Hello. Good, there's still hand coins in here, man. I love those hand coins like in the last rooms. Like you're just scrounging together hand coins. Forget it. A groovy lover. Oh, we have a certain amount of spins.